Welcome back. We're Screaming with Nick TV. I'm your host, Nick. And today we got Queen's Flip trying to press Lamont Hill for being cool with WeWorks on Spaces.
Friends on Spaces.
Why you wake him up?
I didn't say nothing. We got a lot of friends on Spaces, huh?
A lot of friends? I wouldn't say a lot of friends.
I mean, a lot of no.
I don't think you want to do this. I'm just telling you right now.
Spaces, man.
I overdo it.
Marc's been engaging a lot with the community.
So you snitch.
Not snitch. No, just made aware.
You a
just made
snitch
aware.
ass, bitch ass, pussy ass nigga. Can you get me fired now, bitch?
Bro, you wow. Who is that?
It's Marc Lamont Hill, pussy.
Really?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Okay. What I did that was disingenuous.
Wait,
Mark? That's Marc Lamont, sir.
What I did that was disingenuous.
Oh, there he is. Like he's a listener. He's a listener.
Nah, that's Marc Lamont.
What's up? Explain yourself since you said it. What I did?
You can't, you talked all that.
And I think Queen's Flip is getting jealous and getting mad because at one point in time, people used to love Queen's Flip. And now people think he's a blubbering idiot. They think he's an idiot. They don't they be like, damn, Flip, get off the show. We gotta, man, he be asking dumb questions all the time, just asking dumb, silly questions that most people know the answer to. And it seems like he's just so out of touch with things or be lost within conversation, so it stops the production. And it seems like another thing is he's been getting bodied by Raqi Thunda on Spaces.
Might feel sorry for it later, but I've never in my life had said shit to be down. Which in 2025 you can still see you're still doing shit to be down, because while I was having a time, like your friend Milfy, filthy address, when I was having a time on your space and you welcomed me on your audio spaces, so to the point where I would just come in and listen, and you would send a request for me to be on your stage because you discovered that I was cool. You discovered that you was hating on me for well over a year. Someone you never met, someone you never interacted with. You just inherited the beef that I had with Joe Budden. Again, trying to be down. So after a certain amount of time, we gained a little rapport, and it was like, oh, Rocky's cool. And you started all this extra shit, wanting me on stage, wanting me to.
And if you want to hear the rest of the story, I'm going to plug in Raqi Thunda's new YouTube channel and the link in the description if you want to hear the rest of her side of the story. A lot of she just been bodying them left and right. Him, the people from the Flip Network, and Melissa Ford got bodied by her. She on the Marc Lamont Hill run right now, got the Infinity Stones, and it seems like the only way he can't get at Raqi on Spaces, he's going to try to use this as a moment to get Joe on his side, since he know him and Raqi are not speaking to each other, and she's deemed to be the top op for the JBP. He's going to use that against him. And Joe doesn't really say much because he like, hey, I think Joe understands that Marc is media trained, and Marc is smart enough to know when to say things and when not to say things, and how to approach situations where they are not being said. There are things being said that he wants to be a part of, because he will just leave if he don't want to be a part of the conversation. He thinks this is too much, and this is something that would probably go against his contract, or something that he thinks Joe would not like. So he ends up bringing up the community that Raqi has made for him, and it seems like no one's really bothered by it besides him. So let's hear what Marc has to say about that.
You got a lot of friends on Spaces. We got communities on Spaces that started, huh?
Yeah, man.
A lot of things that's going on. You communicate with a lot of people that say some things about your friends.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I used to do that. I know how it feels to be on the other side, but it can be tempting to appreciate the support. But sometimes.
And then he tries to make Marc feel bad about the situation, like, oh, they saying bad things about your co-host. Like they're saying disparaging things about your co-host because they mad. He basically mad because Raqi's been bodying him on the timeline, so he want to sit there and make Marc feel bad about it, even though like it's his fault that the whole thing is going on. Like I said, go ahead and listen to Raqi's video breaking down the whole incident between her and Flip. But yeah, though, like trying to make him say like, "Oh, you got these people trying to be a part of the gang, but they really not." Flip is a freaking hater, a real hater. And then Marc just disarms him and say, "Hey, if there's real beef, then I would like distance myself from them. But I don't think this is real beef." But I'll let you guys hear that part.
This is what I would say as a general rule, and in direct response to your claim.
Pause.
There are a lot of moving parts and relationships in here that I don't know about. And because some of y'all have known each other for a long time, y'all know who people fuck with and who people don't fuck with.
True.
And when I see a tension between people, I always ask, is this real beef or is this not real beef? And if I'm told that it's not real beef, then I treat it like it's not real beef.
True.
When I'm told that it is real beef, I don't fuck with them no more.
That's true.
And I have...
And there you go, you guys. I personally, and if I was in Flip's situation, I might try to ask for some little support. I might not even brought this on camera. I probably would have brought it behind closed doors and sit here and say, "Hey, Shorty is going crazy on the timeline, man. And could you like chill from like going over there hanging out with them folks because it makes me look away and it seems like we're not a unit." Because, you know, you got to be unified when it comes to gang. Like, I'm not going to ever hang out with some other niggas that's been dissing my niggas from WeWorks or dissing anybody that I'm cool with because it makes it look away. So I get it, too. Like, if you going over there hanging out with them dudes and then you make it looks away, I get it. We all have ideas where, like, okay, if you see my enemy, like, you gotta stay away from them folks. Like, I'm not messing with nobody like that. But I think this should have been an off-camera situation. It should have been more of a like, okay, bro, this girl is she bodying us, and we gotta like, hey, I don't like how it looks that you're over there hanging out with these folks and being in their spaces and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments, you guys. Do y'all think that Flip was overdoing his part, or do y'all think Marc should be not talking to those people, aka WeWorks, aka me and Raqi, and spaces, and he's wrong for that? Like, subscribe, let me know how y'all feel about the video. And I know I said I was gonna do the Fat Joe video, but it took me a while. It's been kind of busy at work and stuff like that. I've been going through a lot of things lately, and yeah, like, it's a lot of stuff going on with me in my personal life. Like, subscribe. Let me know how the video was for you guys. Peace.